welcome back. Today's a fun video because I'm just gonna talk about my favorite products of the month. First up is a product that surprised me. It is from Baebrow. This is their hold up, exclamation, brow styling wax. This stuff is amazing. This stuff blows like the Anastasia wax out of the water. I received this in PR. It comes with a spoolie. You know, it's in a tin. I didn't think much of it because I'd never heard of it before. And then I started trying it and I have never ever used any brow wax before that perfectly holds my brows up and like keeps them there. Like this stuff, you just need a little bit of it. You brush it through your brows and then your brows will stick straight up. Like wherever you place them, that is where they're gonna stay. It dries down, but it's not super crunchy and crispy feeling. It's just kind of perfect the way it feels. It doesn't look super shiny either, and it doesn't feel like it's breaking down your brow pencil underneath. And on top of it, you can actually put your brow pencil, and that's what I've been doing. I've been starting my makeup look with this on my brows. Then when I get to the very end of my makeup look, I fill in just in those little areas where I feel like I need a little bit more color, but that's it. This has been my go-to. I'm in love with this stuff. This is honestly the best brow wax, styling wax I have ever used. This stuff is amazing. I've also been trying to learn my hair, and so there have been a couple of products that I've been using. I'm not sure if these are like gonna be my go-to, these are the hair products, but these are the couple of hair products that I've been using lately that I feel like really have been doing the job, and I can say that they're good products. One of them is the ColorWow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. This has been around for a while. This is not new. When I was in Miami, everyone started suggesting this. Chris Appleton, who is their creative director, also had this video out that just was going completely viral, where he was showing, you know, one of his clients' hair, this model whose hair was just like so silky, they called it glass hair. And he showed like, he put drops of water on it and it just slid off of the hair, which would never happen to my hair. So I decided to give this a try because I needed to look professional. I was actually going to a conference out in Miami. I couldn't have my wild, you know, like curly hair, which is normally what I would do in that kind of climate. So I went to Sephora, I bought some of this. This bottle right here actually is a new bottle that was sent to me through PR from the brand, but when I was in Miami, I went to Sephora and I bought myself a bottle of this, and I spent like an entire evening just blow drying my hair basically. So I used like, I got the travel size of it, so I feel like I used half the bottle because a lot of people were like, you have to coat all of your hair. So I sprayed all of my hair, combed it all the way through, sectioned out my hair. I used a blow dryer from the hotel, which I regret, but I had no other choice. I didn't have my Dyson with me. And I also did not have a round brush, which was another huge mistake. I can't believe I forgot my round brush. This stuff, considering, worked really well. I wore my hair straight or like kind of wavy the entire conference, which was like 3 days. And I was pretty impressed because we had some outdoor activities and then some indoor activities. So my hair was really going through it, and this stuff really held up. I will say it gives your hair a little bit of like a, in my opinion, almost like a straw-like feeling. You can tell there's something in your hair, but it's also holding it in place. So I don't fault it for that, if that makes sense. And by the way, any other products that I've tried that kind of have that same effect all feel this way. So it's not just this product. I do feel like this stuff is very interesting, and now that I have to be in that humid climate very often, now I'm very interested in this. Next up is this one from Bumble and Bumble. This is the BB Curl Defining Cream. This one is for medium to coarse hair. They also have one for light to medium hair, and I wonder if maybe I should be trying that. I can never decide if I have like medium to coarse hair or if I have light to medium hair, because I'm like right in the middle. I'm like medium, so I'm not sure. Like whenever they have like two options, I'm usually like right in the middle. Maybe I should be mixing them together. I don't know. Anyway, but I love a good defining cream when I do wear my hair curly. The first couple days I wore this, I felt like my hair didn't look good at all, and I was gonna like toss it and be like, nah, this is not it. But then I started to put a lot of it, like go really heavy-handed with it. I think I was a little bit worried that this was gonna feel very heavy in my hair, and instead it made my curls look so much better. Again, this was in Miami, so humid climate, super hot, I like get out of the shower. I did not have my blow dryer with me, so I did not have a diffuser with me. So I was just letting my hair air dry, and I was using this, and I felt like my hair looked so good by like the third day when I really decided to like go heavy handed with this cream. I think like the moral of the story is to just like use a lot of your defining creams if your curls are not looking good. So I really like this stuff. It's very conditioning for the hair. It has something called Hydra-Sculpt in here. It's like a blend of ingredients that help to hydrate your hair, which you really need. I think people think about humidity and they're like, oh, you're getting so much hydration and moisture, but in some ways it's actually pulling a lot of the hydration from your hair. It can like actually really dry your hair out and make it frizzy. So you still have to lock in all that hydration. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does. You have to still lock in hydration even when it comes to your hair. So it's something we know like with skin, but you also have to do it with your hair. So it feels really creamy and it feels really conditioning, but my hair also looked really shiny and it didn't feel crispy, obviously, because I'm using a defining cream and not a mousse. Next up, also very fitting for that hot, humid climate. I don't always wear deodorant, but when I do, it is now Saltair, which is by my friend Iskra. I don't know if you guys follow her. She is gorgeous. She's a model. She's got this beautiful family as well, and she shares all of it online on her Instagram and Facebook and everything. And she also, is like very like body positive, so it makes sense to me that she came out with this beautiful line called Saltair. I have been so excited to try out this deodorant because I knew that this was in the works for the longest time. So I'm really excited about this because it finally came out. So this is the Saltair natural deodorant. If you have been following along, she also has some body washes and she has some body lotions, and they all have beautiful fragrances attached to them, and they're also really great prices. Like they're super, super affordable. But I was most excited about this because if you've ever heard me talk about natural deodorant, I'm not a super sweaty person, but when I was pregnant, I got into natural deodorants, not because I think like, any other kind of deodorant is bad for you. I don't believe a lot of that kind of stuff. I'm not really, I just don't go there usually. But I did find that I stopped wearing a lot of perfume when I was pregnant and having babies and stuff, and just even when I was like breastfeeding and stuff, I didn't want my babies to smell like my perfume and get it on them. So what I found was I would really like natural deodorants that had beautiful fragrances to them, because then you would get this like whiff of like a really beautiful fragrance here and there, but it wasn't overpowering and it wasn't strong. So in a lot of ways, I started wearing natural deodorant as my perfume, and the deodorant that I really loved was from a brand called Agent Nature. I still love it. It was like in collaboration with Shiva Rose, and it had this just beautiful rose fragrance to it. I still love that one. So I'm super excited for this. I've been using it. Smells beautiful. This fragrance is Santal Bloom, which I think is one of their most popular fragrances, but they have lots of different fragrances that I love. It feels nice and creamy under your arms, but it also has some really cool technology as far as the ingredients that they chose. For instance, they put salicylic acid in here, and if you don't know, salicylic acid and other exfoliating acids are actually really good to combat body odor, because it's basically fighting the bacteria that causes the strong smell that you get with body odor. So when you start to use this kind of a deodorant regularly, it helps with your body odor to neutralize it, but it also helps with other issues that you might experience under your arms. So like ingrown hairs if you're waxing or shaving your underarms, and also for anybody that has any kind of discoloration under their arms. I get messages all the time from people asking what they should use if they have discoloration on their bodies or specifically under their arms. This is it, you guys. This is such a nice deodorant, and it also, I appreciate, it's $10 by the way for this amazing deodorant. And so creamy, but it comes in this refillable packaging as well. So when you're done with it, you just turn this and you pull out the little, cartridge, and then you fill it in with the next cartridge. And it's so nice and so easy to use and so chic, and it's $10. So I encourage you to try it out. Next up is this. It's a little kit from Olive and June. They sent me this in PR. I love getting their PR packages, by the way, because it's all nail products. They have beautiful press-ons. They have beautiful nail polishes. Some of the nail polishes that you guys ask me about, they're from Olive and June. I love their nail polishes. They are so pretty. One word though, if you do use their nail polish, I find that they work better when you use their top coat. So you have to get their top coat. They recently sent me this. It is their Bye Bye Press-Ons removal system. And I felt like this was so needed because press-ons have become really popular. I was really starting to get into the press-ons, but then I started feeling like they were getting hard to remove and starting to damage my nails. I was going down like that same track of like when I was really into gel manicures, and then it became such a process to remove them, especially because you had to like go to the salon, get them removed, and then your nails would feel brittle and everything. So they sent this. I thought this was really clever, especially since they are doing a lot more colors with their press-ons. It's really cute. Check this out. Let me show you everything you get in here. And this is what I've like loved about this brand and what Sarah, the founder, has done with it. She's really made the salon experience now a home experience, and I like that. They're also a Target, you know, like we're in the Target family, so I give a little extra love to my Target family peeps, you know? So this kit comes with some really smart stuff. So it comes with their press-on remover, which is acetone, which I see like a lot of brands they don't say you have to use acetone to remove your press-ons, and I think that's where the mistake comes in. You have to treat your press-ons like they're gel manicures. Otherwise, you're gonna peel them off. Some of them pop off easily, the others do not, right? If you're using really good glue. So it comes with the acetone. It comes with the little orange stick, which you always end up needing because you have to like get in there and pick, you know, like get under the nail, you know, and lift it up. This is where it becomes really genius though. It comes with these, and you know, this is not a new concept. I remember talking about something similar to this when I went to an event for like Sally Beauty one time, and there was this, I don't even know what the brand was, but they had these like, it was for gel manicures. It was like little, you know, pads for them so that you could actually soak your nails. But this is just so much cuter. Like it's just much more elevated. So what you do is you take the acetone, you soak it on this little styrofoam pad. They give you a whole pack of them. And then you have these, and these are reusable. And eventually if you like overuse these, you can eventually, you know, like use cotton pads or something, but you put it on top of your nail, and then you put this on top just like this. And then you don't have to use like foil every single time. You know what I'm talking about? Have you done that before? I have, I've done that. And you're not like, I don't know, it just makes it a more elevated experience. That's truly what it is. It's super cute, super elevated. They really are making the salon experience for your nails more of an at-home experience. So good job, Olive and June. Next up, my friend Carrie. I feel like I know everybody now in the beauty industry, so everyone's gonna be my friend. So I don't know, at some point I'm gonna be like, I think everyone's just my friend in the beauty industry. I know everybody, so caveat, I know everybody in the beauty industry. Anyway, so my friend Carrie Barber, she owns the company Make Beauty. If you have not tried their products yet, they are such good products. They keep coming out with all of their color cosmetics. I've been so excited about these. Carrie and I have worked together for a little while. Her office is just like upstairs from my office. When they launched these products, this is the product called Heat Stroke. I had not tried these at all. Sometimes I get lucky and I get to try like lab samples and stuff and give my opinion. These were completely secret. I did not get to try these. They came out with a few different shades. The one that I love the most is this shade. It is called Scorched. It's this beautiful, almost like reddish, burnt orange color. I mean, look at my nails. I mean, this is one of my go-to colors all the time when it comes to makeup, when it comes to lipstick, when it comes to my nails, when it comes to my cheeks, all of that stuff. I love this kind of a color. This is like a multi-purpose balm, so you can use this on your lips, you can use it on your cheeks. I even use it a little bit on my eyelids, and I just love this kind of a product. It is so pretty. It's very easy to use, and I feel like they have so many different colors that anybody can find a color that they like. This one just happens to be my favorite, Scorched. So good. And last, of course, some of the products from my brand NATURIUM. We launched our whole skin barrier line. We also have a really nice cleanser that's a beautiful kind of like gel cream cleanser that's just very calming for the skin, and it actually cleanses your face, which was a big deal to me, but it does not lather. It's super nice. It feels like you're putting almost like a cloud kind of cleanser on your face. But I wanted to point these two out because I think they're really special in the texture of them, especially when it comes to like skin barrier and soothing kind of products. We tend to see really rich creams and really rich even serums that, you know, not everybody wants to use on their skin. I think that those kinds of products are great. I'm one of those people with dry skin that just loves anything really rich and creamy. But I feel like we don't really see, you know, like different kinds of textures when it comes to skin barrier health. So we have this one. This is our Skin Soothing Recovery Lotion. The reason why this is great is because it's a more of like a light lotion, and it has a soft matte kind of finish to it. So anyone using any kind of like acne treatments, or, you know, like going hard with their Accutane or something, or if you have oily acne prone skin and you're just going hard with your exfoliants when it comes to your topicals and everything, you might want some moisture, but you you don't want to overdo it. So this is a really wonderful moisturizer for people like that. It's a lotion feel, soft matte, super nice. And then we also launched our Marshmallow Root Barrier Balm. And this is really just interesting feeling because it's not exactly a moisturizer, but it's not exactly a balm either. It's more balmy than I would say a moisturizer. I like to use this as more of like a last step kind of mask at night, but I've heard so many really good reviews from people saying that they use it just like as their moisturizer, or they put this on and they even put other stuff on top of it. So you really have to touch it and try it to understand what it is, but this is basically a really concentrated formula. So it has really nice soothing ingredients like our marshmallow root extract in here. Either way, it's really special, and it's an interesting texture for people that like balmy kind of creams and stuff. Try this out. But if you are using a really strong retinoid, especially if you're using something like tretinoin that's prescription, this is great for a moisture sandwich. So I start with this. It's gonna soothe your skin. It has all these ingredients that are protecting your skin barrier. It's not gonna feel super heavy. You put this on first, let it dry down. Put your tretinoin on top, or any retinoid that you're using, let that dry down, and then you go ahead and you put this on top of it. So then you're getting a lot of soothing for your skin, but it's not too heavy, and it's going to just, I don't know, it feels so great. So these have turned into my two favorite products to use when I am doing a moisture sandwich and using my tretinoin at night, which I don't use tretinoin a lot. I'm not super religious with it. I'm really religious when it comes to my retinol cream, but when it comes to my tretinoin, I'm like a once a week, twice a week kind of person, and I've been using these, and it really has changed the game for me when it comes to tretinoin. I might even start to pick it up a little bit more. I'm just a little chicken, but this has been helping for sure. So those are my May favorites. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comments below. If you have tips for me when it comes to humidity and my hair and makeup, just any of it, let me know, because it's gonna be so helpful. I'm gonna be trying so many different things. I've already been like paying attention to, like all the products I wanna talk about and everything. And just like, it's kind of fun to me that I'm gonna have this other perspective now to be able to share when it comes to skincare and hair. So if you have any other thing to add, definitely let me know in the comments. You can find me on Instagram. I'm at Susan Yara, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.